Well, here we are. This is the world we live in now, huh? The world of Shimoneta. 1984 is actually 2025 now. Metal Gear Solid 2 was fucking right all along. Deus Ex is still the most important video game in history when you look at it from a real world perspective. I hope you guys are happy now. All of you. All of you who asked for this, all the fucking aunties who wanted weird shit gone, all the fucking people who gotta make everything political, all the fucking people who wants to sit here and spread their ridiculous ideologies all the damn time, all the people who like to bitch and cry, all the fucking normies, all of it. I hope you're happy now that this is what the internet is now going to become. Just completely sanitized crap where you can't say or do anything that you want to do anymore. Everything is going to be censorship in order to quote unquote protect the fucking kids and protect everyone else's fifis, not to hurt and offend anyone, not to step on fucking eggshells, not to quote unquote promote problematic shit IRL by showing it in fiction. I hope you're all happy for this. Everyone who asked for this, I hope you're happy that you're finally getting what you want. Not the way you wanted it, though. Monkey's paw situation, you fucking idiots. Of course, there's people online now whining and complaining, saying that, no, wait, why are they also targeting the things that I like too? I just wanted them to censor and get rid of the things that I don't like. No, you were supposed to support my ideology, my beliefs. Well, guess what, fucker? When it comes to censorship, you're either for it or against it. There's no in between. The thing with censorship is it doesn't stop at one fucking thing that some loser finds weird and problematic enough to complain about that they want it gone. If it's not harming anyone, it doesn't fucking matter then. For it to exist, all you have to do is simply turn away from it. But no, people can't do that shit anymore. People don't know how to do that. People have such low fucking attention spans that they gotta sit there and just eat up everything that's in front of them. But guess what? It won't be like that no fucking more now. Because I am tired of it. I'm tired of this fight. I'm tired of doing all of this shit, okay? I'm at my wit's fucking end with it. I'm tired of it. All this crying online now from all the people who thought that their shit wouldn't get hit too. From all these different fucking groups of people, the furries, the LGBTQs, the Christians, the trans, the straight people, the right wingers, the leftists, the fucking politicians. Guess what? It's all burning to the ground now. This is what we're living in. This is the world we're in now. This is what the internet is going to become. And it happened all in just under one fucking week due to some dumb feminist group. So thank you, people. Thank you. Thank you for successfully killing the internet. Thank you for successfully making everything sanitized and fucking corpo safe and all this other ridiculous shit. All in the name of quote unquote protecting the kids and not wanting to offend or hurt anyone. All it took was one thing, a fucking collective shout. You know, the worst part about what's going on right now is the fucking group Collective Shout that successfully got all of these games removed or hidden on Steam and itch.io is that this fucking feminist group that is apparently so against, the exploitation of women and children fucking supported that movie Cuties that came out in 2020 where they actually had actors in that movie that were real kids who came in and played in a movie where they had children being fucking sexualized and exploited. So they brought in real kids and they had them actually get exploited sexually in the fucking movie. And it was fucking horrible. I suggest you listen to Moist Critical's review of that movie because it is so fucking horrible. Literally, I remember when he did the review and I watched the video, and in his review, he literally said that one of the fucking kid actors in that movie, one of the little girls, took a picture of their fucking private parts and uploaded that shit on the internet.
It's unbelievable. You can't defend this movie, and if you're defending this movie, you haven't seen it, and if you have seen it and are defending it, you might be a pedophile. It's as simple as that. There's nothing artistic about it. There is so much ass shaking, so much camera shots of just ass shaking, fucking wet t-shirt contest. There's a scene where one of the girls actually distributes child porn. She takes a picture of her fucking vagina in the bathroom and just drops it online. And also that review, I already know people are gonna be like, Charlie, that's obviously satire. Well, it's fucking not. I actually wanted to make sure it wasn't satire. The guy's defending it in his comments. He went on a live stream after this came out to defend his point again. This guy is very serious about it. He wasn't doing some kind of satirical take on Cuties. Also, Tiana just overheard me talking about all this, and I just had to admit right to her face, look her in the eyes and tell her, look, I watched like 30-40 minutes of Cuties, and I swear to God she probably would have been less grossed out if I told her I made out with her mother. I mean, I understand, it's very clear why she'd be grossed out that I watched this movie. I should have just taken people's word for it, but I just assumed maybe they were exaggerating for views, but it really is about as bad as you'd expect and significantly worse. And, you know, she probably thinks less of me now, which is understandable. I get that.
But apparently, to Collective Shout, the fucking feminist group that is so against the sexualization and exploitation of women and children, think that this movie is ethically problematic and a powerful protest against the sexualization of girls. Yeah, by actually fucking doing the sexual exploitation. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely fucking crazy how this group has so much power and is able to do all this shit, whine about all these problematic video games featuring fucking incest, rape, whatever, fucking lolly, fucking BDSM. It doesn't matter. All of this shit is fictional fucking video games. It does not fucking matter. But they think that Cuties is a great movie that is some powerful fucking protest. A movie where actual children were exploited and shit. It is just absolute fucking insanity to me. I don't know what world we're living in anymore where something like this is allowed, and these dumbass fucking payment processors that are duopoly over all the others, so they hold a fucking stranglehold on the card industry. Listen to these fucking losers. It's ridiculous, man. It only gets fucking worse from here, because the games that got removed and hidden off of itch.io didn't even fucking tell anyone. They didn't even tell the users or the developers what happened to their fucking games. They didn't tell them that they literally removed these games from people's libraries, which is against the law. Which means that if you paid for a game on itch.io that was deemed problematic by these payment processors and they got rid of it, you're fucked. Like, all of this has happened over the course of just a week. What the fuck is actually going on right now? What is going on with all this massive censorship that has been happening lately? There have been groups from each fucking side. Idiots, like literal troglodytes, literal fucking fetuses that were born yesterday who think that this is a great thing because they're like, oh man, I'm anti-goon, I'm anti-porn, ban all porn. This is a great thing. This could only mean one good thing. This could only mean, yay, all this problematic porn and all this shit. Oh my God, children can't look at it. Children can't consume it. Instead of parents actually doing their fucking jobs for once. No, instead they want to give away our privacy and our security and have us put our fucking IDs and our identities online. They want to give more power to the fucking government when the government already has enough power. They already watch over us every single day, more than enough. But no, these literal fucking troglodytean Neanderthalic fucks really think this is a great thing. Somehow. Some fucking how, because they can't be parents. They couldn't be parents back in 2019. They couldn't do it in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2020 fucking 4. Now we're in 2025, going on 2026, and people still can't be parents nowadays. They still don't know about parental fucking advisory. They still don't know about the fucking privacy settings. They still don't know how to fucking operate Google Chrome, how to boot up a laptop properly, how to use a fucking... They don't know how to do nothing. They can't. They don't know how to use the fucking kid safety search settings, anything. They can't do shit. They can't do nothing. So what do? They give away their fucking rights, they give away their freedoms and their privacies, and they let their governments do their fucking jobs for them. When they're the parents, they're the ones who birthed these fucking kids. But no, they can't be fucked to actually do anything for once. And it's ridiculous that all of us, people who didn't do shit, gotta suffer now. We can't even buy what we want as adults. Imagine this shit right here. Imagine banning fucking alcohol and all this other stuff just because kids are out here trying to fucking use fake IDs in order to get it, or because kids can't purchase alcohol, or some other ridiculous fucking excuse. Does that not sound stupid to you? But no, these people, they're fine with censorship until what they like gets censored. You're either for or against it all. There's no in-betweens. It does not end with one thing. It never does. These fucking loser groups in the past, this collective shout group, they tried to get rid of GTA. They tried to get rid of Detroit Become Human before. It doesn't fucking end there. They tried to get rid of Sword Art Online. Literally, the CEO, this fucking woman, made a tweet on Twitter talking about Sword Art Online. But no, these people want you to believe that what they're doing is the right thing. I mean, this dumbass group knows they're in the wrong so much that they went out of their way to literally make up fake Gmails and messages because gamers were fighting back against them, because people was fighting back against the fucking censorship they were doing, and the fact that they were contacting payment processors to get these games removed off of Steam and itch.io. Look at this nonsense. You look at this and you tell me if this is an actual real fucking Gmail right here. You look at this and tell me this is an actual real fucking message. But no, the CEO right here, Melinda Tankard Rice, seriously wants you to believe that this is an actual fucking email message that someone sent her. You are morally bankrupt and destroying civilization. How dare you say gamers getting off on the sexual torture of women and children makes us violent? Also in my inbox this morning. And you really seriously actually expect me to believe that this right here is a real fucking Gmail address? Like, seriously? But no, they know they're losing the argument, which is why when she made another tweet defending fucking Cuties, yes, even nowadays, it would have been one fucking thing if that dumbass tweet from 2020 where this group was defending Cuties was just one thing, and then they changed their mind years later, even though that's still very fucking sus. But no, in the modern day, just a few days ago, they doubled down. They fucking doubled down, and they did it a lot too. This woman, she knows she was in the wrong for this shit though, because she immediately locked replies. And she's getting clowned on in the quote retweets by everyone. The world we live in is just completely fucked now. Okay, this is what the internet is going to become now. And the second worst part about this is people turning this shit into another fucking political issue. Okay, I fucking hate politics, man. I hate it to fucking death because it always divides people. Each side, they don't know how to listen to reason. They don't know how to realize that they have people on each side that don't give a fuck about them. These politicians, these rich people in power, the fucking governments running our world, they don't fucking care about you. They don't. Okay, they do not. All they care about is how much money and support and how much yes men they can get to suck them off every single time they make a speech. That's all they care about. That is all they fucking care about. This Kids Safety Security Act that's going around now and has been on the fucking internet now, that went into effect in the UK and shit and is about to take effect, hopefully not, but is pretty close to it in the US and stuff now. Because guess who fucking voted for this? Well, one side will tell you that it was the fucking right-wingers doing it. Another side will tell you that it was actually the leftists doing it. But what neither side seems to be able to fucking actually tell you, unless it's the ones whose brains actually function right, is that this was a bipartisan thing. Which means both parties are involved in this act. They're both involved in this bill. There are people on each side who wanted this to take effect, okay? But no, it always has to be some political right-wing versus left-wing thing when both sides want this shit. Not the people, I mean. There's some, yes, who do, the dumbasses. But I'm talking about both fucking groups of politicians and shit on each side have people in their party that want this. I don't know, man. It's just ridiculous. And then we have all this shit going on nowadays with fucking game journalists and game companies and game reviewers talking about video games, and anything with a little bit of fan service in it is fucking gooner porn, pedo bait for some reason, because you can't have sexy women in fucking video games anymore. You can't have people who actually look like people in video games anymore. You can't have a female actually look like a fucking female and a guy look like an actual guy in video games anymore. You can't have them show even just a little bit of skin. It's mostly when it comes to the women for some reason. Attractive women seems to be some kind of fucking outlier now. I don't know why. Why does Collective Shout have so many people that worked in the Australian government or public sector roles funded by the Australian government? To all the people that were cheering on the censorship of Japanese adult content thinking they had a morally superior stance, don't worry, payment processors are slowly coming for your games too now. Yeah, it's happening now. The same idiots who thought they wouldn't be hit with censorship, who didn't realize that censorship doesn't stop at one fucking thing, and it doesn't stop at just people finding just one specific thing problematic. It doesn't end. Once you cross that bridge, you can't turn back. Imagine bending the knee to Cuties supporters. This is just insanity. I don't even fucking know, man. These payment processors and these fucking Steam itch.io for some reason seriously bent the knee to these fucking people. Okay, to be honest, it's not entirely Steam and itch.io's fault this fucking time. I know Steam has an issue where for some reason they like to remove or ban certain fucking video games if it has too much skin or fan service, mostly anime shit for some reason. But this time, you know, it's not entirely their fault. They still hold some fucking blame, but it's mostly these payment processors, you know, Visa and MasterCard and PayPal. It's about free speech. You know, it's not free speech, the rampant online exploitation of women and children. The irony for you to be saying this fucking shit right now, man. And then, of course, the people in this Collective Shout group, these fucking feminists now, they also want porn and shit to be banned off of X. And then you got the fucking hypocrites all in this. There's Mudahar, who, now that video games and stuff are starting to get fucking targeted, he wants to make a video pretending like he's always been for freedom of speech when he's wanted lolly shit to be banned. He's wanted weird, problematic shit in the past before to be fucking banned. Oh, and don't even get me started on fucking Rev Says Desu. Even Rev Says Desu has been hypocritical when it comes to this, because he wanted ID verification online, and now that he realized almost a month later how fucking stupid it was for him to be for this, now he wants to make a tweet just a few days ago saying, oh, you guys didn't believe me when I said the world was going to become just like Shimo Netta. People pulled up his fucking tweet from, what, about a month ago, I believe, where he fucking said this. The Vice reporter who slandered Kirsch in multiple deleted articles is currently seething because the government now requires users of 18 plus websites to verify their age before accessing adult content. Bro, and I'm not going to get into this shit with fucking Anna Valens and stuff, because that is a whole completely different fucking nutcase right there. Okay? That is completely different. I'm not even going to get into that absolute nonsense with this loser individual and the shit between her and Kirsch and everyone else. I'm focusing simply on Rev being a hypocrite. But of course, you know, did he apologize for what he said? Did he realize how dumb what he said was? Did he make a statement about it? No, he fucking didn't. I don't know what it is, man. But it seems like people nowadays just do not realize that when it comes to censorship, man. Okay, I've been saying it for the fucking longest throughout this video. When it comes to censorship, it does not end at what you think it will end with, okay? Once that bridge is crossed, there is no turning back. You start getting rid of one thing in the name of censorship because you think it's weird and problematic, even though it doesn't fucking hurt anyone, okay? You start getting rid of porn. You start getting rid of these games that you could easily just go out of your way to avoid. And if you want kids to avoid it, be a fucking parent and learn how to make sure they can't access this content You teach them things. You put in these fucking parental advisory settings, all these safety features so they can't do this. And you actually monitor your children's online activity. But no, we can't do that nowadays. People don't know how to do this. People don't even know how to fucking get up nowadays and make a simple meal. They don't know how to get up out of bed and do just even the most mundane tasks now. So maybe I'm expecting too much. Maybe we all are expecting too much of these fucking parents who work their 9 to 5s and then they come home and they try to get their kids to do homework, but they can't even get their fucking kids to do any homework, let alone monitor their activity online. Otherwise, they wouldn't be giving away more of their freedom and rights to these governments who already have enough power. Reason why this video took so darn long is because of health issues and stuff, and also because I like to wait for a lot of stuff to come out about situations before I cover them now. Instead of just pumping out 2, 3, 4, 5, or God forbid 6 damn fucking videos about one single topic, I can either just make it one big video or just one little dense video like this right here. And then that's it. I said my piece. Maybe I'll make another update if some truly major shit happens, but if not much changes, if there's not much more info that comes out except the same old, I won't speak on it again. Okay, I've already given my stance. Obviously, this is moronic. Obviously, this fucking act that's going on now, the Kids Safety Act, is stupid. Obviously, now being required to have our IDs online in the UK in order to fucking use certain websites is just stupid. I mean, look at all this shit that's been going on Twitter lately. If you're in the UK and stuff, I'm sure, you probably haven't been noticing this, but your followers have been pointing it out. People have been making memes and even artwork, memeing on this and making light of the situation, but it's actually a pretty big deal, where this right here, it's saying that your tweet and stuff is being withheld by the darn UK so they can verify your age and stuff, or until they can verify your age on X/Twitter. It's honestly ridiculous, man. I can't believe that this is actually what we're coming into now. This is the world we're living in, and there are people who are willingly letting themselves have their freedom and rights be cut from them so this can happen because they think that this is a fucking good thing. They think it's a good thing. Just let that sink in, that you are living in a world with people who seriously think you should give up more of your rights and your freedom and privacy because they can't look after their own children. And they want to use the excuse that they're trying to protect children in order to have this implemented. It's insanity. It's insanity that this is the world we're choosing to live in now. Okay? People out here are just willingly choosing to do this, and these dumb fucking payment processors, they're using this as an excuse to do this. They're using this as a fucking excuse. Okay? It's always an excuse. Okay? It is always a freaking excuse. This whole, we're trying to save the children, we're trying to protect the children, stop children from consuming porn and looking at games and other kind of problematic shit that they shouldn't be looking at. It is always an excuse for something else. They're not really trying to do that. They're not trying to help children. Okay, they're not trying to do that. All they want to do is just govern and watch over you and have more power over you even more. Because guess fucking what? Okay? Guess what? Just literally about 2 weeks ago, there was the whole Epstein shit going on. There was the fucking thing about the Epstein files and how we've all been trying to get it pushed to be released by the fucking House, Congress, Donald Trump. And then all of a sudden, this happens as a huge major distraction, okay? This is what our government is choosing to do now in order to protect the darn kids, apparently. But they don't want to fucking release the Epstein files. And people keep turning that into a political debate as well, when the simple truth of the matter is that both sides have people from each that are on this list. Okay? They're both on this list. Both have people from those sides on this fucking list, and that's why it hasn't been released yet. If it even exists anymore, because I don't even think that's the case. I don't even want to go fucking like conspiracy theory mode on you guys. I hate talking about politics, okay? And I'm not trying to be all tinfoil fucking hattish, all right? But you guys got to stop giving these people so much fucking power. You got to stop listening to these politicians and these governments and shit that don't give a fuck about you. They don't care. All they want is more power over you. They just want more freedom and control, okay? And they're using this shit as an excuse against us, all right? They do not care. Otherwise, Epstein files would have been released. The people who actually fucking have caused real harm, death, and destruction to real children would have already either been in jail or you know what. But no, this is all just a major fucking distraction. And it's crazy how it literally came about a week before this whole payment processor and Kid Safety Act shit and collective shout getting these problematic games removed off of storefronts. All of this is a fucking distraction, okay? All of it. That's all it is. I don't know what else to really say. This is a sad week for not just, the internet itself, but for humanity as a whole. Okay? Sad week. This is me, Mitsuni Nika. I'll see you all in the next fucking video. And I'm out.
Sing and be happy. Are you ready for the new world order? You have given all of your power to me. Are you ready for the new world order? Because you are too afraid to live free. This is Klaus Schwab and I'm here to say you must give more of your rights away. Your sacrifice is the only remedy for the real pandemic. We must prepare for an angrier world as Agenda 2030 is unfurled. You will eat the bugs living in the metaverse. You will comply and it will get worse. Are you ready for the new